Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet Voice You Know with the News You Trust studio, sponsored by BASF, where you can count on the trusted performance of Elevo seed treatment to protect your soybean crop. Well, listen tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday for updates from the 2025 Ohio Crop Tour, sponsored by Ohio Field Leader, a project of the Ohio Soybean Council and Soybean Checkoff. The Axis Seeds County Fair Tours next stop is Thursday, August 7th, with their fourth check presentation of the season going to the Mercer County Junior Fair Board. Dale checks in with this update from Ag Revolution.
Joining me is Daniel Stansberry with Ag Revolution. And Daniel, you talk about producers that are out there. Some are open to new ideas. Some are pretty set in your ways. But at the same time, the idea that you're going to come to their facility, how many trucks in Ohio? How big of an area can you get to? How long do you spend on a farm compared to the time it takes to drive one in, get it fixed, and haul it home?
Yeah, so in Ohio, we've got 15 mobile service trucks, and we've got 4 brick and mortar locations. You know, Ag Revolution was really founded on mobile support, mobile service, come to the farmer, meet them where they're at, right, and save time and create more uptime. You know, one thing when we look at the mobile strategy, think of it as this. You know, we've got 15 mobile trucks that can be in 15 places today, 15 places tomorrow, and we can be in 2 or 3 places within one day on that mobile truck through our technician scheduling platform that we used, using the analytics to assign the closest tech to that job to the next job. But at the end of the day, AgRev, we've really looked at this mobile structure to be able to take the available funds to put in mobile fleet versus brick and mortar that never changes. We can't move that store around every day like we can these trucks. So the more trucks we have on the road, the more speed to solutions we have for our growers. And at the end of the day, the more customers we can support and keep their machine running.
It's called Ag Revolution. You can find them online at agrev.com. Daniel, thanks for sharing.
Yep, thank you for having us.
The American Farm Bureau has submitted its policy recommendations to the MAHA Commission.
The Make Our Children Healthy Again strategy will be released by the MAHA Commission on August 12th. Brian Glenn, Director of Government Affairs for the American Farm Bureau Federation, said his organization submitted its policy recommendations centering around improving farmers' ability to meet the needs of a healthy America.
To keep affordable, nutritious food on Americans' tables, farmers need the tools to protect crops and promote sustainability. So our recommendations really focus on 4 big buckets, including advancing American innovation, smart regulatory reform measures to support farmers and ranchers, public investments in agricultural research, and support for access to effective pesticide tools.
He said America's farmers and the MAHA Commission share the same goal of a healthy America, and that's why farmers need to engage on the issue.
Farmers and ranchers rely on technology and innovative tools to provide a safe, abundant, and affordable food supply. It is important that the Commission listen to farmers and ranchers to ensure the Commission's recommendations and the strategies they come out with are grounded in science and informed by farmer and rancher experiences.
Chad Smith, Washington.
Uncertainty from trade tariffs continues to weigh on U.S. grain prices, hitting soybean prices the hardest, followed by wheat and corn. It is causing a lot of countries to take a step back and reevaluate, either to look at getting more negotiations done on trade deals or look at other routes to meet their needs. And for the first time in more than 2 decades, Australia will accept shipments of fresh and frozen U.S. beef. Kent Backus, Executive Director of Government Affairs for the National Cattlemen's Beef Association, says it's a huge win. The markets are next.
Soybeans are a game changer for Ohio's pork industry. Pigs thrive on soybeans' perfect blend of protein and energy, helping hogs nationwide devour the equivalent of 292 million bushels of soybean meal annually. Ohio is number 7 in pork production, contributing to the billions of pounds of pork enjoyed by families across the nation each year. From sizzling bacon to barbecued ribs, soybeans power the farms that feed families. Brought to you by Ohio soybean farmers and their checkoff.
Nearly 90% of farmers say that financial worries, constantly changing market conditions, and other uncontrollable variables take a toll on their mental well-being. Add in the weather and family dynamics, well, it's a lot to handle alone. But did you know farmers and their families can receive free confidential services from licensed professionals? Support is available 24/7 to help with the challenges you face. Look for Farm Family Wellness Alliance under the Resources tab at farmfoundation.org. Take care of yourself. Your well-being matters.
The market's brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. At the Board of Trade, September corn 387 down 2.5. December corn 407 down 3 3/4. August beans 969 up 7 1/4. November beans 994.5 up 5 1/4. September wheat unchanged at 516 3/4. At the Mercantile Exchange, August cattle 230.90 up 77 cents. August hogs 108.17 up 82 cents. September feeder cattle 334.45 up 52 cents. This is the Ohio AgNet.